Hi. So, hey, you guys all remember when the internet was convinced that the song Bumblebee was about her motorcycle?
Yes,
They weren't
clearly.
making up excuses for what was going to happen.
The bees are buzzing today.
Okay, before we get anywhere, though, I have to show this.
Wait, what are
I
you
think she did it
showing?
in
know it.
maybe
I
2
pretend I
minutes.
didn't see it. No.
Daddy
The
John.
one time.
Oh,
My
the one
favorite
time
thing
this
is the
innocent
ghost
part.
Chibi Pura in the background.
The one time this
hey, proof.
innocent
I do
art
draw,
is there.
guys. Look, proof.
You drew that 4 hours, girl. You did great.
The extra detailed, not safe for work one we couldn't.
I know.
Couldn't put
Because I had.
Can you draw
I had
one of
4
Weiss and John
hours,
next?
and boy, did I make use of it.
But yeah. So
Dude, I hurt my hand. I'm not even gonna lie.
we're gonna go through this, and we're going to get the last chunk of showing stuff is going to be the longest part. So without the obvious thing, we're gonna go through our favorite parts of the episodes. No one's gonna get this because we're all gonna talk about that. Blake, go ahead.
I was gonna say we're all gonna sit. We're all gonna sit.
Well, besides
Shoot, like,
the
shoot.
moment when Weiss was like, "When do you get older?" we got a little bit of break because like Weiss had that type and it stilts people.
It's also people.
Wait,
with
explain
baggage.
Neptune.
People with baggage.
There we go.
I saw someone posted on Twitter. I'm like, that's pretty accurate. All right, Ray, go ahead.
For like 2 split seconds, I don't know if it was meant to be her reflection. I'll be honest, I didn't understand the waterfalls there. You got to see Summer,
Yeah,
like the back of her, when
it's
Rudy was
Summer.
walking by one of them.
Yep.
So,
Someone
that's
has what they
I don't
feel,
know
so
if those were meant to be reflections or whatever.
Someone says they feel.
But yeah.
I have a thing for that later on. But
Yeah, I
anyway.
want to talk about that part now.
Raven.
Oh god. Weiss fangirling. And crazy enough, the different plot story with Alyx.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because there's one moment that threw the whole story out the window.
How that has changed every episode into it's a story. Alyx is a lying bitch.
She tried to murder Jean. Tried to murder Daddy.
Okay. I honestly just like the idea because I can't think of another time where they've used this whole Alice in Wonderland thing to its fullest degree. The idea that you got caught in a natural weather phenomenon because of the crap you guys are trying not to work out, where nature is like kicking you into working it out, I thought was great. But the best part, the best part, Weiss is this volume's punching bag, and I love it. When she says this is the pits and falls through and splats on her back, Jean just kind of looks at her.
And she's like,
away.
I deserve this.
I deserve that. He's so used to this shit by now.
No, he like literally stood right where she was and walked off screen. It's like, you could have caught her, man.
He's so used to it.
To be fair, John used to be the punching bag, so you know what? It's someone else's turn.
She did make fun of him. She was the one that did it.
One of them.
So it's kind of karma coming back.
Yes. All right, so we have some shit to go through before this.
Oh no, the nose.
Before this literally turns into nothing but talking about those 4 minutes. Okay.
Was it 4 minutes? It felt so much more.
I think it was only like 4 minutes because I've rewatched that clip like 19 times today.
That felt longer.
So this also is going to go into a tweet from Miles later about how he was having the best time figuring out how people thought that the order you fell in, how he fell in a weird way. No, he just found a fruit he wasn't supposed to. I love that so much. He hit after them, but then he just picked up the fruit and it started rewinding time just for him. I love how it was that simple. Everyone
Yeah,
tried to
I was
think
gonna
of
say I was
something.
really
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool, like when he
I love
finally saw
all the
people fall
theories.
sky. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, all the
Absolutely.
theories in this
Oh god, the
volume are
theories,
like
yes.
all over the place, and I love it.
Oh,
And
it's great.
nobody thought time fruit clock.
Time fruit, yeah, because they're in a situation where their normal rules
I
don't
am ready
apply.
for the shoot, what are they called? I'm waiting for the One Piece jokes. I can't remember what the fruit is called in One Piece right now.
They're devil fruits, aren't they? I thought they
Devil
were
fruits, yes.
fruits.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
they all have different abilities. They
Yeah.
are.
but
They just all have different abilities. That's
I
what
love how I just have
I'm
in
saying.
my
I can't
notes.
wait for the One Piece
Weiss
jokes.
be thirsty.
Yes, he is.
This is the horniest
so
value we've
thirsty.
ever had.
I mean,
So when are Ruby and Weiss getting together?
They're next. Come on, next in line.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Honest, dead set in the show since I got what I wanted. I honestly now, being dead serious, not making dumb MILF and DILF jokes, I kind of want Ruby to stay single and Weiss to get with Sean. I'm being dead serious
Right.
now.
Hey, he's
Like-
wanted that since volume 1, so.
Yeah, it's just, it finally get to that point where I'm just like, if any other couples happen, if anyone other,
It
I
better
want
be
it to
this
be
one
that.
first.
Yes, it better be this first, or if somehow Pyrrha gets reincarnated, I want that. Outside of that, I think it'd be cool. All right, so we keep getting more and more just how screwed up this place is. That the tree causes ascension if you go to it, and you can kind of manipulate it into doing it because and I was so shocked that it took 6 episodes for them to do this. And also that these two people are sisters in the story. It's brother and sister in the story is fantastic. Alyx is supposed to be Alice in Wonderland. Lewis is a direct call to Lewis Carroll, the guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland.
The author, yeah. I was like, that's not.
I loved that.
It took me a
As
minute,
soon
and
as
I'm like,
John
oh
said
yeah.
Lewis, I was like, oh!
I was just like,
I don't
I
know.
know
I'm a
that
little
name.
obsessed with Alice in
Lewis
Wonderland.
Carroll. But yeah, it's great that you just change it enough. Like they change his name. It's the more traditionally Mexican version of Lewis spelling instead of the Lewis. I also learned on Crunchyroll that they have subtitles for every single other language but English.
Yeah, that's why people have been complaining for the longest time.
It just says empty subtitle.
It's dumb. It's really dumb. Because because I was just like, I'm gonna try. Because someone posted the clip with subtitles on it, and I'm like, what the hell's that? Maybe they added subtitles, and I went and clicked, and no, they work in every language except for that one.
At least they gave you a title this time, and you have to go searching for it.
That is true. That is very nice. I'm happy we haven't brought it up till now. I think it's really cool that because like they're in an actual fairy tale setting that all these are alliterations.
Yeah.
That they're all, it's really cool. I like when they actually do a pattern through the subtitles. Like Kill a Kill was a good one. It was always kill the blank. And again, what were you okay? Here's an honest to God question. Do you guys trust that cat whatsoever?
I told you I never liked it from the beginning. You guys laughed at me.
I honestly
Personally,
don't know if
I do trust the cat.
That's what I'm waiting on. Because we still don't fully know what the hell happened with Alyx.
Yeah.
I'm
don't
waiting.
necessarily think the cat is evil. I think the cat is literally doing its job.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what if the cat got ascended? Because it says it does.
Well,
he also said he doesn't remember what happened after he got to the tree.
Oh.
I was gonna say he did say he doesn't remember, so there's a good chance that is what happened.
That's a good point. I just thought about that. You don't remember anything after you get ascended. So maybe he was a good person until he got his purpose changed and he became a douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my theory I'm going with now. I didn't think about that till just now. Huh. Okay,
Yeah,
anyway, you two said it. Blake, go
in
ahead.
this volume, I was like, oh, the Curious Cat is voiced by Robbie, and Robbie voices a Kessie from Persona 5, and that character is like the Light from Death Note type of character. Evil!
You mean, oh, yeah, oof.
Meant in the stars!
Yeah.
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 I'm like,
gonna
if
trust
this
the cat.
game is a person.
Nice.
Look, if I'm
Um,
wrong, that means the cat's gonna die, right?
Is he
You
your
like the
favorite
cat.
character?
No, I still really like Little.
Okay, so so we still got that. And yeah, I love the reflections thing. The waterfalls.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were all fantastic.
There's also something we forgot to mention. They did a slight change to the opening.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's right.
They did.
They've never done that before. That was so weird. They're finally embracing the more anime side of things now that they're on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. So
I was gonna say they're truly
That's the
embracing the
Daddy
roots.
John.
so part of me is like, okay, if they're changing the openings, the silhouettes in the background of Neo, are we able to see them as like the episodes go on? Like
I'm
who
gonna
they
guess
are?
that once we get the episode with Nia, with Neo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they're going
What?
to pop. I'm sorry.
Ty-
I've watched so
Ty-
much Gurren in my
Ty-
life.
Getting a new character named Nia.
I'm sorry. I can't help it at this point. But okay, yeah. I honestly think that could happen. And I could see some of the characters changing. That would be really cool if they actually started doing that. It doesn't have to be with every part, but it'd be interesting if they started it that way. All right, so we can get.
The opening is gonna be a JoJo reference.
Can't
If
say
they
it's
start-
1.6.
But
If
if
they
it's
start
part
doing-
6, you won't know it.
If they start doing sound effect only versions and all that,
That is
horseshit,
a full on.
It's a coconut at a time.
It's so pretty.
It's like they Adam and Eve. Like I don't know. When I saw this, I was like, "Is this like an Adam and Eve reference?"
I wasn't exactly sure, but I was gonna bring some of these
Coconuts
up
are
for-
evil.
Oh shoot!
Oh, Ty! You can't show that. That's very lewd. You gotta censor that.
What? I'm sorry. What the heck is going on? Why did it not?
It's
Put
because we
the
posted more
generic,
pictures.
like black bar.
Why
Yeah,
the
it
heck
has
did
to be
go-
censored.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and we actually got to hear a little bit more about Lewis and about how I guess Alyx was cruel and Lewis is very kind.
Yeah, but they mentioned that like John was like there were certain parts written out of the story, like the herbalist, and after they saw the herbalist, something changed with Alyx.
Yes, and Alyx
wanna
also
know.
completely point blank wrote Lewis out of the story.
And
Yeah.
now like, you kind of seeing that with Ruby very little, like something is slowly changing with her.
And they're also fully confirmed that that Alyx is in Remnant.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, this is the story. Like, it's a written thing. It's just that much. That is, I know that they point blank said that, but that's cool.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
but no one knows what happened to the brother. People are theorizing that the deer is the brother.
It could be, or could the brother be little?
Maybe.
I know a lot of people think Penny's little, but
No, Little's Penny. What are you talking about?
yeah, I know.
But see, I
All
can
right.
see that. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be that he's
Kira
little.
is the deer.
Is the deer. Okay,
He's riding her, so.
one that we skipped earlier.
Yay!
Kira wasn't in the ever after.
Thirsty.
Those looks from Yang and Blake, though.
They're pretty great. And then Ruby again going, I don't understand sexual feelings.
She's too young. She's a baby.
You're not looking like a baby anymore. All right, so yeah, there's that. This is my favorite scenes of the entire value.
Yes.
All right, I deserve that.
Because I like that
yeah.
she just accepts it too.
Yep,
Just like,
it doesn't
okay.
even move. But someone pointed this out to me, and I didn't realize this before. Is that big giant fireball falling through there her thing that caused a giant explosion before in the opening?
Maybe. It would make sense.
I was kind of like, I didn't notice that until someone pointed it out to me.
I like how he found it and kept it for her.
Yes, that was great. And how he knew he was back in the current timeline of himself when he had found it again. Okay, so I know what my prediction was. And I knew I predicted something and wrote it down. The cat's role is to feed people to the tree. We found that out. And that I'm wondering if that's to make sure no one else gets out, if Alyx ascended the cat. But the other thing, the person who I honestly think Lewis is the Jabberwock.
Ooh.
Oh, that could be.
That would be so cool.
He's the only person that you get taken out of the story if you're killed by. That means he's pretty important. So he was written out of the story by being ascended. Maybe he's writing other people out as his purpose after he was ascended.
I like that.
I don't know. It could be. But then and is there anything else that I need to get through before we okay, so yeah, we're just gonna, but if I'm going to show a version of it, we just need to rip the band-aid off. It finally happened.
Bees are buzzing.
Bees!
We've been waiting so long.
I repeat,
84 years.
remember when people were pathetic enough to make up excuses that Bumblebee was about her bike?
Oh boy.
I honestly forgot people were doing that. It's like, guys, come on.
Live inside a garden of ecstasy. Yes, she's talking about her
Yes.
bike. Y'all are in a weird, dangerous form of denial. But I will tell you, that might be the coolest way they could have came up with them doing this.
Yeah.
That was
Agree.
like a
I
very
loved it.
good way. That was cute. I loved it. It was worth it.
Giant props to Eddie Rivas who wrote this, because he nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nailed it. And I want to say it's Mel Sturm. She's one of the people that I followed on Twitter who is one of the animators who came back to do some stuff with this, but it's just the concept of you get closer to the person by finally actually saying the stuff you hadn't said.
By opening up and
Exactly. And how the storm cleared. They actually had their colors in the background. And just Yang is unable to flirt in a way that I'm assuming is PG-13. Because you're gonna figure this out.
To save her life. I'm like, Yang.
She's like, way to save this up. You're gonna figure this out. Why? You've got a really good brain.
Brain.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to say.
That's how it's always been. I like your bow. What? I like your hair. Is it good? No, it's great. Even it's a person that is so used to everyone she loved ripping the shit out of them and not staying by them, and another person that is used to anytime she tried to love someone, they pretty much ran away. There's a really good quote that brings up something that Blake pretty much directly references Adam during this. But yeah, it was done. I can't even put into words how well done this was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not when I said I've watched this 10 times a day. It was great.
Right? It was so cute.
I loved it.
I was screaming at the TV.
I just
I did a fangirl scroll, you guys.
I also love that they were still hesitant no matter what, even until the end. And like someone even pointed out that like Yang tried to not miss contact and looked at Blake's lips, and that Blake kept direct eye contact with Yang the entire time.
At least they weren't looking at the boobs.
No,
I mean, Yang might be. You don't know.
Well, I would assume with what they're wearing that Blake is more looking at.
I plead the fifth.
You were looking at her cans. Don't worry about it. But anyway, AG did really good at this.
Yeah.
And she has a duck, and it's right there.
Yep.
It was done so good.
It's
AG's got some other art that we're gonna put in here. But
I was about to say she did a continuation of another piece of artwork.
Oh, I know. Oh, I got both of the things that AG posted.
Okay.
Okay, and then yeah,
Lou, you can't show that to the children.
Hey, I skipped the point where they call themselves by their first names multiple times. Okay, I skipped the X-rated stuff. And then, like,
Just a cup of tea.
this is the closest they've been to all being happy, like whatsoever.
RWBY.
RWBY.
That's
You
why I
said
said
almost all.
almost all.
So, you know.
She's having a hard time. It's just their reactions.
Hey,
Even the
John
even
was
Juniper's like, are you just what? I also
John
love
was-
when they hugged John. Little got on top of all of them and went,
Ah!
Just hug the top of his head.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
I don't know who you
when-
are, but I'm in
Once
on
I
this
saw
too.
Little, like, oh, good, it's not Neo. Like, was Ruby
As soon
talking, I
as-
was like, oh my god, it's not Neo.
as soon as Ruby spoke, I was like, oh, Crow's gonna be upset.
Yeah.
But and yeah, reinforcing that mouse really likes to hug. There's another character that really liked to hug, but anyway, this was a concept art for
Olaf?
this. This is really
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful.
No, I was going to say Penny, but this is so good.
That's waiting for someone to catch that. It's so
Yes.
pretty, right?
It is. They
And they-
literally had the garden and everything here. And like the
Yes.
song that plays in the background is called Worthy. There's literal lyrics from Bumblebee in it, echoed in the background of it. And Casey literally put on Twitter that P.S. It's Bumblebee Part 2.
Can
Aw.
they put John, Daddy John,
Say what you were going to say.
Dilf! Dilf! Dilf!
Dilf.
The one change that they put into the intro. And the part that people noticed, of course.
Mama.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we get to see Lewis. The kid is adorable. Look at him. And
Little nerd.
a little bit of the last shot of them heading out. And the very this is one of my favorite things that AG has had ready for a while and hasn't posted it. I just want to say how proud I am of you two and that I support you. Thanks, Weiss. But I have one question. Where did you get the time to even make that shirt? I've had it under my clothes the whole time. Impressive.
Yes.
All right. If this is the one I'm thinking it is, I might have to fully read this out. All right. So
Yeah.
first meeting, stinky paper. Dad couldn't figure out the camera. As we take this next step, know that we'll always be there. Weiss too. I'm so blessed to have you as a sister, and now I'm blessed to even more blessed to have you to my sisters. Just like, it's so cute. It's so cute.
I'm not crying, you're crying, sit up.
AG wrote a comic strip for me about Blake and Yang adopting the OC that I made for the story that me and Crow are writing, and she has the most heartwarming art style ever.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Internet. Thank you.
I
Thank you
thought
for
that
your
was
service.
hilarious.
Oh, it was. It absolutely was.
I was
Still
like,
a giant
yeah,
piece of cake.
Back the me.
Okay, yeah, I do. Oh, it was a piece of cake. Hey, they're eating. Don't worry.
I want that. Piece
And we have a self-report. And to everyone that hates anything that doesn't have to do with Monty, Monty made this tweet 3 days after Burning the Candle was released during Volume 2. You're free to debate how it was executed, but it was planned. Burning the Candle is the very scene where Yang and Blake finally talk crap out and she promises her a dance. Y'all can shut up. Shut the actual hell up.
So there's no laser pointers involved this time.
No, that was fantastic. Hello. All right. Maybe your OTP didn't need to be forced into an alternate dimension that would only release them from their howling torment of self-doubt if they actually talked out their feelings, but some people are just built different, I guess. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, I think this is the one from Miles. Yeah, it was funny watching y'all theorize John was old because of the ever after reflected his mental state when it was really just himbo picks the wrong fruit.
Simba!
That's why I said that's funny. That's really funny. That's
Literally me this week.
The guy who voices him. I guess, guys, I can't stop talking about how the fandom is climbing over one another with theory after theory of what happened. When did he fall? How is time work here? How is he ascended? Within the first minute of the next episode, y'all are going to be shown the answer. Man picks fruit from time tree. It's so good.
It had to be something stupid because Jean has done some stupid shit.
And
It had to
also,
be
it's
something
like
stupid.
nothing that was outside of like Ascension. Nothing in that world is that complicated. It's just like it happens.
Yes!
Hey guys, they've two characters that have never interacted before have a zero chemistry romance. Oh wait, they've interacted a ton and done a whole bunch of shit together. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you winning,
I
son?
know.
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I know if I had thought about it earlier, someone had a really good edit of like all their biggest moments, and they've been waiting for them to finally have their first kiss
Oh.
to
yeah.
finally finish that edit. And I was like,
Yes.
oh yes, this is
We
perfect.
can finally edit.
Yes. I mean,
Show
you're
us more.
great. And I'll hurry. Go. Oh yeah, they even stupidly flirted on the bike to go to the tower. I forgot about that. Here's what I was talking about. Can we talk about how something Blake loves about Yang is her honesty and reliability? You do what you say, because her last relationship was with someone who consistently lied and manipulated her and made her doubt reality. She was an abuse survivor who finally found trust. I love so much that they brought that up. It was simple. They didn't have to mention that douchebag's name, but they made a good point out of it. And people they blame themselves for killing. Summer, Penny, Atlas, Old John.
Their biggest regrets.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, why?
I don't know if that's what that was meant to reflect, because it's obviously stuff that's troubling them. They need to work on is why they're in there, but yeah. Yikes. Yang and Blake must have been something bigger they had to work out. John freaking rolled his eyes. Bruh.
Like when he said that, it's just like, oh, he must be a long thing.
Oh, absolutely. I wrote today's episode of RWBY. I hope you like it. And for the final one morning tease, the runtime is 20 minutes. Eddie, I haven't slept. Oh, me neither. That girl there is one of the biggest Bumblebee fans you will see on Twitter ever. She is awesome. All right. Then this one. How it started, how it's going.
Yeah.
That girl's a lost cause. It only took
You saved her.
10 years. And then Casey Lee Williams. Here are the lyrics from the song Worthy in Volume 9, Chapter 6. I wanted to use a spoiler hashtag. This is one of the obvious reasons. Crying tears of joy after having finally this moment of getting out there, a chance to have something for it. Worthy lyrics. Chorus. Now I know I'm worthy of you. Oh, can't you see? You could be with me. That's from Bumblebee. With every smile you told me I love you. I am your dream. I love you. And yes, it's also Bumblebee Part 2. That is the exact burning the candle episode where he put the
there it is.
Romance needs to be earned.
Mhm.
And also Tristan the Mist. That was way back before they even got to Atlas. They had that as one of the movie posters that was on the same wall. I believe it was either in Atlas or it was on the same movie wall where the kaiju size Grim thing was at the first time that they previewed it at. For all these years, I finally have them all.
No,
Yeah,
you don't have them all yet. No.
You see, I forgot if
That's
we
all the
mentioned
ones
it.
that they were really hoping for, though.
I forgot if we mentioned it last week, but I see people like every time like a character kiss, something tragic happens. So next episode is just gonna be emotional damage, everyone.
Now we're gonna have to wait to see if that's just Juniper's curse or not, because it's only happened.
We have to wait till
Juniper.
next week to find out.
Yes, and
Wild.
and also what is nice, we did finish the episode without the thing because in Pyrrha and John's kiss, she gets killed, and Ren and Nora's literally 2 minutes later, the entire theater gets murdered. So it was in the same episode. So we might have broken the chain. Maybe.
That means at the beginning of the next episode, something shitty is going to happen.
I feel like I've been waiting forever for that. The best part about that is Miles being John saying that as the character, and also Miles being the guy that has been writing this alongside everyone else, plus Monty since day one. It's been like, it feels like I've been waiting forever for that.
Also, I just have to point out, hearing more of Miles, just like not that raspy kid voice anymore, like adult Miles. Oh my god!
Miles is really
Oh,
good.
Oh,
Miles is
it's
really good.
talking about it before you guys watch the episodes. You were just like having a moment.
Just like how we talked to Pierre's mom.
Show the art!
Show the art!
I had to get one in there. Okay, anyway, so, and then someone else brought this up, and I thought this was really funny. Their hands changed position. They were making out for a few minutes. I know it.
Also, Blake's doing the foot pop, guys.
The footlet, yeah. I was just like,
when
Blake,
I saw that, I saw
you were
that.
such a romantic novel snob.
When I saw that, I was thinking of
That's
the
how
movie
you
Princess
know
Diaries.
that's a perfect kiss.
The Princess Diaries movie.
Yes,
They talk about it.
A perfect
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah,
Yes.
your foot pops.
Yes! I love this meme.
Now, only if they ride out of the ever after on a cute little pony, it'll be full circle.
Yes.
All right. Hello. Hi, hello, flower language time. Those are white lilies, which are often used in weddings to signify rebirth or purity or a new chapter. Lilies are also one of the sweetest flowers ever, which means they tend to attract a lot of bees.
Bees!
Bees in the car! Bees everywhere! Have John waiting in decades in the ever after, like, have Blake and Yang even confessed to each other? Have they shared their first kiss? God, will I ever know?
He witnessed.
Poor John and his banana hair.
Hmm.
You sent Raven sent me that earlier, and I slept. It's so hard.
Gosh, it's crazy that's actually just now a thing. And I'm just the reactions of when they get out to everyone I'm waiting for the unanimous, hey guys, we're dating. Okay.
I thought you guys were dating.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is new? What?
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
waiting
you
for one of
were
them to have
dating.
or you want to know who it's honestly probably going to be? Emerald. I thought you guys were already dating. Because she's the most outside of the group of everybody. And you know what I honestly can't wait for? The very next time they see Sun, who, as of those books, is in Vacuo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally going to see them walking out of the ever after onto the thing holding hands, and he's going to be screaming at them, fucking finally!
Exactly.
He is the wingman among all wingmen. And Neptune's just going to be like, I can't get anyone at all, man.
Oh, poor Neptune.
Oh, man.
Didn't the last time we see Neptune, he was trying to flirt with Ilya?
He failed.
The lesbian.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
It'll be funnier if like they don't see him, but they see like he sees Yang and like starts flirting with Yang or out of like nowhere, and then it's like dude, girlfriend.
Or you're just holding hands in the other end. I'm
I'm
gonna try flirt with Yang. It's just like don't.
We forgot to mention when John fell, the first thing he saw was Crescent Rose.
That was the thing I showed earlier with the picture with him. But yeah, that was cool that he saw that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was interesting. And also, the very last
Ruby
detail.
had a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Ruby had a moment.
Oh, that did not show on here. Where did... That didn't show on here. I forgot one of them because it's at the very end of the episode. I forgot one part where someone did the exact comparator.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's exact. And like her not wanting her scythe back because she feels she's not ready. It's the same thing with her arm. But where did I have that written down?
You realize it's both blonde men giving them back their weapons.
Yes. Blonde, old enough to be their parents' men. And
Daddy Ty and Daddy John.
Yes, and we fully find out that we mentioned it earlier, but that Alyx traded Lewis to the tree to get out and wrote him out of the story. So what happened in the end that made Alyx such a for lack of better terms, a bitch because she changed after the herbalist.
Herbalist.
And the herbalist is the person where you get to see and find out who you truly are.
Ah.
So that'll be interesting. This might be some of the best plot work and like story ideas I think they've ever done.
Yeah.
It's just being in the Ever After is one of the most just cool. They're away from everything else, so they could do some interesting things. It's just great. I really got nothing else unless anyone else. I don't know as far as predictions, anything for next time. I've got nothing.
We're still admiring the bees.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna be
Look, I'm
admiring the bees.
still
first
in that
Halloween.
garden watching them kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Welcome to this week. This week is Bee Week.
oh, it is. There's gonna be so much fan art. Oh, that's gonna be.
There's already. It's like
Oh, I know, but there's gonna be
seconds
more.
after the episode
They
aired.
did want us to stay off the internet until we watched the episode. They were not messing around.
No, they were not because
And
that
I was off the internet all day until I got home.
yeah.
I was
And
on
it was
Instagram,
worth
but
that
was
wait.
Yeah, that again, I'll say it 100 times. You could have gave me a million guesses and I never would have thought they would have did it that way. But it was awesome. That was great. That was the most fairy tale way they could have done that, and it was great. But
Yeah.
all
fairy
right.
tale ending.
Yes, so far. All right, so that is all we really got for this week. All right, Raven, where can everybody find you?
At Fiery Summers Cosplay and Fiery Summers Books. Yeah.
Nice. And Ray, where can everybody find you now that we know you partially finish art sometimes?
Apparently, the one time she finished art is that.
You
We're doing
saw it. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Ray Sketch It, where I do post art at times, sometimes finished.
I also like how
Wasn't it make
we
Blake
get
upset, though?
right before hours before we record, she's like, "Oh, I forgot." I'm like, "You got 4 hours if you got that."
I made it work.
You did.
I want you to know 2 seconds before I uploaded it, I was like, "Oh shoot, I need to put Pure in this."
That's my favorite part. Little ghost chibi Pure is the greatest. All right. And Blake, besides making out with Yang, where can everyone find you?
When I'm not making out with Yang, you can find me on Twitter at people028.
All right. And you can find me everywhere at Organoid0, mostly on Twitch and YouTube. As you can see by Mr. Leon S. Kennedy here, I'll be still streaming more Resident Evil 4, trying to only play it when I'm streaming it, which is incredibly hard because I had more stuff going on this weekend. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you all later.